Need this presentation by tonight.
कल की सारी फाइल्स डन है.
Complete everything before leaving, okay? Imagine trying to juggle 3 balls at the same time, and one of those balls is your health, your happiness, and your family. What if that one ball falls? Your entire game will shatter, right? Just like him. But this is how work-life balance feels like for most of us in India. Constant juggling, hoping that nothing falls or breaks. And today, for this reason, India stands second in the list of most overworked countries in the world. Well, this calls for an emergency. But कौन दे रहा है इस पे ध्यान? कभी सोचा है, why is it so hard to strike a balance between your work and your personal life? क्या इसका रीजन हम खुद हैं? ये पूरा कॉर्पोरेट सिस्टम है? या कुछ और ही बात है? बचपन से हम सबको ये सिखाया गया है कि सक्सेस का मतलब है सैक्रिफाइस, नो पेन नो गेन। ये सिर्फ एक एडवाइस ही नहीं बल्कि सबके लिए एक मंत्र बन के रह गया है। हम सब ये रूटीन तो जानते ही होंगे, राइट? एक और अर्जेंट ईमेल, एक और लेट मीटिंग, बस एक और शीट, बस ये लास्ट टास्क और फिर रिलैक्स। पर कभी ये सोचा है कि ये लास्ट टास्क कभी आता क्यों नहीं है? When will we learn to put that full stop? Hello everyone, I'm your host Ishita and welcome to another episode of FreshersGPT, where we'll try to find the reasons behind the disrupted work-life balance of India and also the steps that need to be taken to change it. So stay till the end. Meet my doppelganger. She is a marketing manager, a dedicated employee crushing her KPIs. But when was the last time she laughed with her friends? When was the last time she sat with her family for a peaceful dinner? The last trip she planned for herself, and New Year, instead of celebrating with loved ones, she spent it finalizing next year's targets. Now, what do you think this continuous exertion is going to do to her? I'll tell you. Burnout. And it's not only her. India में हर 4 में से एक corporate professional burnout का शिकार है. Our body demands rest right after one point. It's common sense. हमारी खुशी, हमारी creativity, हमारी health, everything is paying a cost. लेकिन हम ये कब समझेंगे that this cost might be very high? Okay, let's take 2 examples here. Akshaj and Ananya. Akshaj stays glued to his desk the entire day, but focuses on his work for only 6 hours a day. His boss appreciates it. That's why he continues doing it, even though he knows it doesn't add any actual work to his role or task. Now let's come to Ananya. Ananya, on the other hand, takes breaks, sets boundaries and aligns her priorities wisely. And guess what? She does get the results. So what do you think? Which one is better? Long hours or real results? Well, obviously for the boss, both Akshaj and Ananya deserve increment. But at what cost? One is giving a major part of his life for it and the other is putting her skills wisely at use without burning herself out. Balance सिर्फ हमारी responsibility नहीं है, ये एक necessity है. Example के लिए कभी अपने phone और laptops को side पर रखकर अपने लिए कुछ किया है? You need to start small. And what's the first thing you need to learn here? Is saying no to work when necessary. और अपने personal goals को अपने work goals जितना serious लो. Otherwise, we might see more cases like Anna Sebastian Periel, a 26-year-old accountant working at EY. Her untimely death due to excessive workload did spark nationwide discussions regarding the unethical and toxic work culture of India. Imagine it took one Anna Sebastian to die for people to finally address the work-life balance crisis of India. And this won't stop because we live in a work culture where employees who leave on time or before time are mocked, shamed, judged, or even considered non-serious for taking out time for themselves. Recently, Indian entrepreneur Narayan Murthy sparked a debate by suggesting that young Indian professionals need to work 70 hours a week, which is much more than the mandate 48 hours work law. And for what? To improve productivity and the nation's competitiveness. And when our leaders share such perspectives, it becomes a national narrative. But is he right? Do we genuinely need to push ourselves harder to grow and compete globally? Well, maybe. But at what cost? Burning out before 30, missing out on life outside work, not giving time to things we actually love. Well, this viewpoint highlights a critical question. Are long working hours actually the path to success? Or do they risk creating a generation too tired to even innovate? While hard work is vital, balance is just as important. But how can we change this? Well, addressing the work-life balance crisis in India requires a multi-level approach. Number 1, corporate. Number 2, governmental. And number 3, individual. Now let's dig deeper into an often overlooked aspect: breaking toxic cycles. Leaders need to focus on creating a culture of support and empathy. And if you yourself are leading a team, remember, आपके एक्शन सिर्फ एक टीम को ही नहीं बल्कि एक पूरी जनरेशन के बिहेवियर को इन्फ्लुएंस करता है. So show that you can excel without sacrificing your personal well-being. Because employees who feel trusted and valued produce better results. And they do so without getting crushed under the weight of micromanagement. Remember, with great power comes great responsibility. At the corporate level, promotions and incentives need to focus on real productivity, not on the basis of who stays for the longest in the office. And at the government level, it's time to rethink about the labor laws. Productivity should not be measured by कौन कितने घंटे ऑफिस में बैठा है, but by the actual value they are delivering. And at a personal level, invest in upskilling yourself to secure better work conditions. But remember, job security का मतलब burnout होना नहीं है. Create boundaries. And it's okay to excel without being everyone's go-to problem solver. We need to understand that India doesn't just need hard-working individuals. It needs thriving ones. Share this video with your fellow corporate friends who need to hear this, and contribute in building a future where growth is sustainable, success is fulfilling, and life is balanced. Thank you so much everyone for watching this video, and if you liked this video, put a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to FreshersGPT, as it takes a lot of efforts to make these videos. And if you guys want more such videos, do tell us in the comments what are the other topics that you wish for us to cover, and what do you think about the toxic work culture of India. Tell us in the comments. Bye.